What's up, guys? So I just got my Car Bubble by Car Capsule opened up. In the box is a nice little sheet that describes what all they sell, the features, and what's included in the package, and a nice little instructions. Then you have the car capsule itself and the little filter air mechanisms that is used with the car capsule. All right, guys. So far, all I'm doing is taking the car bubble out of the box, just letting it, taking it out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and plug it in, fill it up with air, take out the wrinkles, so it'll be easier to put the plastic PVC cover over top the car, the 350R, and then inflate it. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. All right, guys, so now all I've done is I plugged in the little vent there. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this thing up with air. As you can see, it's filling up. I actually suggest doing this before you even try to put, there's many ways to do this, but I suggest doing it this way just to make sure that it is the correct size. Right now it seems a little bit small, not wide enough, but we'll see. So just fill it up with air, and I'll get the wrinkles out, and then we're gonna go from there. So the wire isn't actually gonna hang out there. I just jimmy rigged it for now. There's actually a little hole in the bottom where the wire does come out. I don't know if you can see it. There's like a red thing right there that you can actually see. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and fill it up and then go from there. Probably put the car in after, unzip it, and then put the car in. All right, guys, so one thing that I have noticed, it's about 7 minutes now. What I did was I put a heater to put hot air straight into the car capsule to kind of get all these wrinkles out of this thing. It's actually pretty fun, bringing out the inner child in me. That's actually a lot of fun. So I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes, let it heat up inside, and then we're gonna go ahead and pull the GT350R on inside this thing. All I'm gonna do is unzip around the edges, fold it up, bring the GT350R in, and then zip it back up, and we're gonna see how it does, guys. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so we heated up the car capsule. Now I unzipped it, only attached on two ends. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring the car right on in, drive it in, and then zip it from the far end, the hard to reach end, zip it around and turn the car capsule back on, and then we should be done. You guys should see the finishing result. Altogether, it only took about, I would say, 10 minutes max. It's kind of cold. I wanted to let the hot air circulate in there a good bit, get all the wrinkles out of the car capsule, and I think it's, hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll work great. I just put air in the tires like I showed you guys in the 11 or 10 step video before this, prior to this, how to prepare your car for winter. I've gone through all the steps, washed my car, checked the oil, did all the fluid stuff, and filled up the tank, washed it. The car's ready to be put away. Just put air in the tires, loaded up the PSI. I don't want those flat spots because once it goes in the bubble, it's going to stay there for quite some time and have a good hibernation, a nice long nap. But yeah, guys, I'm going to pull it on in, and you guys are going to see how it fits in there. Stay tuned. Finally pulled the GT350R into the car capsule. Man, it was a hell of a ride, Had to pull it in and out a couple times, resituate the bottom of the capsule, but got it in there. What I did was I pulled the car in, put a cloth over top the GT350R. After that, I rolled section by section the clear cover over top, zipped around the car. Before I closed it, I then folded sheet by sheet the top of the cloth cover off the car, took it out. I even put the trickle charger in the little front, attached it to the battery tender, one of the steps I talked about in how to prepare your car for winter or how to store your car properly. So we're just putting the air in the car. I could have pulled it up a little bit higher, as I can see, but it's okay. There's room in the back here. It's still blowing up. Man, this is awesome. Really cool product. Also have one for a motorcycle. Gonna install that one and show it to you guys. But yeah, guys, car capsule. For right now, it is doing its job. I have a little air filter right here, as you can see. That keeps all the dust and whatnot. What you do with that is you just wash it, hand wash it with some dry or some warm water and a little bit of soap. Put it on there, make sure that it stays all clean. But yeah, guys, it is pretty cool. A neat little thing to have in your garage. Keep that car safe away from the elements, you know, rodents, whatnot. Stuff that you just, you know, can't do without or can't prevent fully. And what else is cool is, you know, just, you know, throw shit at it. Where's a hammer? Let's fucking hammer test it. Let's see here. Got this handy dandy sludge hammer. You know, just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. That'd be pretty funny. Actually, no, it wouldn't. I think it can do like little hammers and stuff. So the really only big complaint that I found out about this car capsule, or that I've researched and found out, is that it has moisture issues. That moisture gets inside the bubble. But this is pretty easily preventable if you have a dehumidifier. You won't really have these issues with moisture, but if you do happen to have that, real simple solution is just buy some damp rid on Amazon, and you just put one in the bubble, one in the garage. I'm just putting mine in my bubble just for extra secure measures, I guess you could say, because rather safe than sorry. And it takes care of that that moisture issue like that. These things work great. 900 reviews on Amazon, all 5 stars. You put these in the bubble with the car, it's like $5, and they're reusable, and it takes care of that headache of any moisture problems. So that's really the only complaint that I could find about this thing. It's up. You guys saw the installation. It went smoothly. I wouldn't say that it took that long to do. The only thing that took long was I installed it when it was the box was cold, so the plastic was cold. So all you really got to do is put a heater in front of the air vent and just make sure that hot air is getting in there. And after that, it's pretty good. Back the car out, and then unzipped the first half, rolled the protective bubble over top, and then just made sure, well, I made sure that the car was on there squarely. I did have to back it up a couple times, as I said, but other than that, zipped it up around, made sure the lip was sealed, and then let that air thing go. Turned it on, put the turbocharger in there. There's a nice little hole in the bottom. Can't really see it, or else I'd show you. It's like a red little thing where you can put in an electrical outlet, and it works great, guys. This is a great thing to keep your car safe. You'll see me test this thing for you all, and thanks again for watching. Thanks guys for watching. As you can see, the car capsule is still filling up. I just want to thank you all for your your love and support. Go ahead and like, comment, ask any questions you want, ask about the size, the whole process, anything you want to know, comment. I'll get to your comments. I get to each one of you guys, or try to at least. And hit that subscribe button, like, share it with everyone, share it with all your car friends, and let's all be picky together about our stuff and our cars, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.